What's going on? Average Tech Guy here. Today we are back, more tech and more reviews. And as you can see, if you kind of look around a little bit, I'm in a different setting. I actually got a new studio area. I got a whole new room. I'll do a full setup if everybody wants to see that. But for right now, today, we are going to be talking about a brand new television that I just picked up. Now, actually using this one outside, and it is by the company Hisense. This is the U6 Uled 65-inch, and today this is what we're going to be talking about. So is it worth it? Let's check it out. So I know what you're saying. This is not an outdoor TV, and yes, you are correct. This TV is not made for outdoors, but I have it in a fully shaded area and it looks spectacular. Now this thing gets up to about 600 nits of brightness, so I've had no issue with viewing this head on. But if you're trying to view this from the side where the sun is out, you're gonna have a few problems because there is a glare that you will get from the sides. But if you're viewing it straight on, there are no issues with this while it's sitting outside. As for the specs, let's talk about them. So the U6 actually comes in 4 separate sizes. You have a 50-inch, a 55-inch, you also have the 65-inch, which I purchased, and you have the 75-inch. You're gonna pay anywhere from about $500 all the way up to about $1,200 for these televisions. Now, the reason I picked up the 65-inch was because it was the one that best suited, how should I say, my wall. It's the best one for my outdoor wall. 75 would have been a little bit too big, and 55 is just not big enough. So 65 for me was that sweet spot. This television has every port that you would possibly need to make it run. Directly on the back, you have your normal RCA cables, your red, yellow, and white. Those are your old school for your audio, and you also have a video. Then you have HDMI on the back as well with an Ethernet port. Now the HDMI, it's a total of 4 on here, and all 4 actually support 4K at 60 frames per second. And then also on the side, you're gonna get 2 USB type A, and then you do have your audio jack on the back as well as your cable input, which nobody really uses cable inputs anymore unless you're using that antenna, but it's there just for your convenience. This television is an Android TV. It has Google Play built into it. You also have the Google Play App Store. It has a 4K resolution. It does 4K upscaling, and it has a full array of backlights. Like I said, when you're outdoors, there is no issue when viewing this thing head on. You may have some problems when you're trying to view it from the sides, but I will say I don't think that's an issue with the brightness on the screen. That's just the type of bulb that's in the screen. Speaking of those bulbs, you do have quantum dots, so you're gonna get over 1 billion colors on this screen. And when using this with 4K content, you get no better picture. This picture is perfect. And like I said, this TV kind of surprised me because when I'm thinking Hisense, I'm thinking your budget grade television, right? But this one, like, it takes the cake. It's great sound, great picture. The only issue that I have with this is the UI is a bit slow, a bit laggy at times with the Android operating system. Other than that, it's pristine. No issues out of me. Now this TV also is HDR compatible. It works with Dolby Vision, HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. And the best thing about the Dolby is when you're watching a program that actually shows in Dolby, like it pops up on the screen and it lets you know that you are watching this in the highest resolution, the highest and the best quality, which is that Dolby Atmos that we have right now. The TV also comes with a voice remote. Now the voice remote is probably not one of the most responsive that I've seen, but it actually comes in handy because it sports a lot of the buttons that you would need for your streaming devices. So if you want Netflix, you got Netflix. If you want Disney Plus, you got Disney Plus. You have dedicated streaming buttons built right onto this remote. I can't say enough about it. It's very convenient, really easy to use. All I have to say, like everything else with this Android operating system built into it, it's a little bit laggy at times, and I've noticed it hesitating sometimes when I go to put things in. Other than that, it seems to be on point. The picture quality on this television is phenomenal. Like, you can see tons of colors, and I love using this with my Apple TV, because whether you're watching movies or videos on YouTube, or whether you're playing video games on Apple Arcade, you're getting tons of flexibility. Display is nice, and the Apple Arcade and the Apple TV actually work in that Dolby Digital mode. So no matter what you're looking forward to, whether it's just watching entertainment or playing video games, it looks good and it sounds good. Now, I've actually paired this with a sound bar, because using it outside, the speakers aren't as loud as they would be in a room, but with the sound bar and the speakers combined, you get tons of great audio quality at your fingertips. So that's pretty much it. This is the Hisense U6 65-inch ULED TV. It's an LED TV with Dolby Atmos. It has quantum dot technology. What does all that stuff mean? It just means you're getting a great picture quality. Now, I haven't tried this on the inside, but I can tell you from experience of having this on the outside, it's a great TV. Now, if it looks good outside, imagine how it's gonna look inside. And like I said, I can't speak to the inside quality, but if I'm getting this good a visual on the outside, 600 nits of brightness, plenty enough for me and my family. Only drawback is if it's bright outside, you're gonna have issues seeing it from the side. Other than that, we normally sit right in front of the TV and watch it. Nobody stands on the side of the TV and just tries to watch it all the time, but sitting right in front of it, you get an amazing picture, you get amazing colors, you get amazing quality, and I like it a lot. I was skeptical about the Hisense brand, and I just wanted a TV for outside that we could just chill out and look at, and I didn't want to pay a whole lot of money, because I went and saw some of those outdoor TVs and they are a bit pricey. Like the 43-inch Terrace TV from Samsung started out around like $1,500–1,600. So I went for this one. I got it on sale. I paid about $800–900 for it. But I think it's well worth it. If you're looking for a really good quality TV, it's gonna give you a really good picture. You got that 4K quality, you got Dolby Vision, you got Dolby Atmos built right into it, and it actually auto detects all this stuff. You can't beat it. It's a really good TV at a really good price, and I think you should go and check one out. I know I've been enjoying it. Hopefully you will too. Until next time, be sure and give me that big thumbs up. And remember, that TV that's behind me, that is a Samsung Neo. Oh boy, we really got to talk about that one. So stay tuned in that next video. I'll be getting that one out very, very shortly. But until next time, be sure and continue to give me that big thumbs up, and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.